Dayton dresses up.
He goes from mirror to mirror, mirror to mirror, mirror to mirror.
His girlfriend doesn't.
You don't put any effort into what you wear.
But she dressed up for her blind date.
She had a very nice, form-fitting, black, sleek outfit.
I don't put form-fitting on for me.
After Dayton takes his date to a dress-up place.
It was a gay stripper transvestite club.
Will they have a change of wardrobe?
Dayton jumped up and asked another girl to dance, and turned out that she was a guy.
Or a change of heart?
Hi, I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached the crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new, so let's meet our couple. Now, they met as production assistants on a movie set where he bragged about his kissing. So she made him prove his prowess right then and there, and 6 months later, they're still lip-locked. Please welcome Dayton Callie and Karen Davis. Now, you guys are on the show today because that lip lock turned into sort of gridlock in the relationship. Dayton, we're going to start with you, though. When did you know she was the one?
God, we were painting a table at her house, and I'm an artist, so it was like, I've never had any other woman do this with me before. We painted it, we created it together. It was like wonderful. It really was.
And that was the moment, huh?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Karen, besides the kissing, what is it that you like about Dayton?
Well, he's a great communicator, and that makes me feel really good, and that translates in the bedroom. And and I always said, if I ever marry again, I'm marrying for good sex.
And nothing wrong with that. Yeah. All right, Dayton, if getting ready to go out was an Olympic event, how would Karen place?
Dead last.
Dead last? And why is that?
Only because it's like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You know, and I'm dressed, ready to go.
Oh my God, no,
you're like ready to wash the car.
No,
you know what I mean?
You spend like an hour in the mirror. He goes from mirror to mirror, mirror to mirror, mirror to mirror.
If you would take a little bit more time than what you put on.
No,
you know?
What are you saying, Dave?
Oh
What are you saying? She doesn't dress right?
No, she's got a great body. She just show it off.
Yeah.
She's got a great body.
And he spends he'll do one hair and then he'll go to the other mirror and he'll do another hair and he'll go, how does it look?
You don't put any effort into what you wear.
All right, Karen, what about his
like, throw it on.
Any issues with Dayton's living situation?
Yeah, he lives next door to his ex-girlfriend.
That can be interesting.
Yeah, because she answers the door naked.
Really?
If I wanted her, I'd be with her.
Oh my God!
I chose you.
Just the other day, she said, no one will know.
Oh, sure. Dayton, are there some other people that affect the relationship here?
Oh, yeah, she's got a twin sister. I mean, I haven't figured out which one's the evil one yet.
Sorry to hear
it's
that.
like her twin says, she wants to have a financial, guy who's more financially stable.
Yeah.
I mean, I offer love and romance and passion. I mean, and they're both messy. Forget about it. You go to the house, you can't find anything. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. They're always losing.
So Dayton, does her twin sister sort of interfere and want her to dump you, or what?
Well, yeah, I feel like, she wants me her to move on.
No, she doesn't. She just likes financial security.
All right, Karen, question for you. When it comes to listening, how is Dayton when it comes to listening?
Well, he does this, huh? And he hits me when he says, huh? And then, sometimes he'll be...
So, he's not paying attention, or...?
No, it makes me feel like he's not paying attention.
I pay attention.
He'll be in another room
I'm just
and I'll
trying
hear
to think
this.
about what I want to say.
Huh? And I'm thinking, where is he?
All right, Dayton, question for you. How serious do you think Karen is about your relationship?
I think she wants more of a sperm donator or something. I don't know.
You want to explain that?
Well, I know her clock's ticking. Her clock's ticking, and it's just... I think I'm there just as, like I said,
right.
Putting pressure on maybe to reproduce or whatever.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Here, give me a poke here, give me a poke there.
Karen, what drives you craziest about Dayton?
He's a control freak.
Control what? You put your hands.
He has a place for me to put my keys, and this is my apartment,
I made it for him.
And he
She
has
loses
a
her
place
keys. I
for
put
me
it-
to put my papers, and
second.
I feel smothered.
Oh my God!
I feel
No.
smothered.
She loses her keys, so I put a nail. Says here, doll's keys. You'll always have it. And you know what? She still doesn't use it.
He's just trying to be orderly, that's all.
Yeah,
So,
and
Dayton, is there a test you're trying to pass by coming on this show and going on these dates?
Well, yeah, actually, I really dig her, but I just want to see if I can stay faithful. Yeah, I mean, I want to put myself to the test, you know? Who knows, you know?
Yeah?
I'd like to move in with her, maybe, you know? We'll see what happens.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I guess that's an interesting test. Well, it seems obvious that Dayton and Karen have some fires that they need to put out. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated. We'll find out if they're going to stay together or have a change of heart, so stay here. Change of heart. We are here with Dayton and Karen. Now, Karen called Dayton a control freak with a one-word vocabulary, which is, Yes, it also bothers her that he lives next door to his ex, who happens to parade around in the nude. So, we fixed her up with a cute financial planner who controls money, not his girlfriend's, prides himself on his extensive vocabulary, and lives nowhere near his ex. Please welcome Darryl Cruz. Karen? All right, Dayton, does Karen look like the kind of guy that she could converse with?
Well, if you choose squareness over romance and passion, maybe.
Okay. Karen, any differences that you noticed right off the bat on the phone when you were talking to him?
Yeah, he right away he said that he would want to take Scruffy, my sister's dog, on the hike with us, which was really nice because Dayton's allergic and hates Scruffy.
I don't have a problem with Scruffy.
Yeah, and he made this like really nice plans, this expensive romantic plan, which my sister was really happy.
So you noticed, yeah.
I spend money.
All right, Darryl, one of the things we heard Dayton complaining about was that Karen didn't spend a whole lot of time on her appearance. What about when you met her?
I totally disagree. She looked so beautiful when she walked up. I picked her up. I appreciate low-key, low-maintenance women, and she looked so awesome.
What'd she have on?
It was just a form-fitting outfit highlighting her butt
form-fitting?
and boobs. And
Form-fitting.
Oh, is that a problem?
You don't put form-fitting on for me. It's more like tent or something. You know, it's like throw on something.
Karen, what part of Darryl's body impressed you the most?
His legs. He has really nice muscular legs. He bikes like 4 or 5 times a week.
Come on,
and there's a big
I got
turn
nice
on.
legs. I got a nice butt.
All right, and Karen, on your date, did you guys hit the hiking trails right off the bat?
Well, first we went to this really nice restaurant, and it was nice because it was in the secluded area, and there was champagne, and I kind of felt like I was on my honeymoon.
Honeymoon?
Nice.
Oh my God, honeymoon.
And we kind of lost track of time because we talked so much. He's a really good listener.
I listen.
And you get more than a huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Darryl, let's talk about the hike. What was that like?
well, the hike, we bailed on that idea. Instead, I wanted to go down to a romantic beach, secluded area. Took a walk down there for a bit and get a little romance going. But it was too cold and chilly, so we bailed on that idea.
Okay, so it was too cold for romance, Karen. What happened next?
Well, we went driving around and we were looking at homes, like kind of imagining, which house we would like to live in. And then we were talking about how he's really handy, and I love that about a man.
Wait a second. I fix everything. No, I fix everything.
Oh, wait, Dayton.
I fix everything.
Pounded in a nail for your keys.
That's right. You got a key. You got the door. What about the boiler last night?
Now,
I fixed that.
Dayton, the other thing is that, she said honeymoon, and they were talking about looking at houses on the first date. Was your first date with Karen like that?
Well, I don't even remember my first date. No, it was nice. Come on. I drew a couple of pictures of you naked. Come on. That's not romantic, We had a nice
All right, Darryl, you guys were finished house hunting. Anything to move the romance along after that?
At this point, she told me she gets a little horny with tequila.
Wait.
We had to get some margaritas and.
I'm sure.
Did you make out? She likes to make out,
So, Karen, so you had a couple of margaritas, did the tequila sort of kick in and have its usual effect?
Okay.
Well, it was nice, but then the gift that he bought me was really nice.
You bought a gift?
Yeah, it was a little beanie baby with a candle and some potpourri and this book with coupons.
Sacrificial beanie babies tonight.
And I don't remember the next time he bought me a gift.
What did they come?
For hugs and kisses and a second date if we wanted, and it was really nice.
So Darryl sounds like all your romantic little ideas are working.
It's going well at this point. She's starting to glow like an old movie. This is when I moved in for my first kiss.
And Darryl, how was your first kiss?
It was awesome. I was like getting forbidden fruit at this point, moving in on the boyfriend's territory.
Yeah, it's forbidden, all right.
So Karen, did you guys move on from the restaurant or stay there or what?
Well, he was great. He let me choose, and we went to my friend's house, and we changed to go to listen to some music at the House and Blues. So it was nice. He wasn't controlling.
Darryl, do you remember what Karen changed into?
Oh, absolutely. She had a very nice, form-fitting black sleek outfit. She had a little tummy showing, which just drove me crazy. Made my putter start to putt. I was just going there. Push-up bra, little see-through lacy top here.
Now, Dayton, this is twice we heard about the nice
two
outfit.
form-fitting outfits. What is this? I can't get two in like 9 months, 6 months. I get two form-fitting outfits.
All right, Karen, at the House of Blues, things start to heat up some more?
Well, they had some like private rooms, and we went, and there was this big couch. We kind of cuddled on it, and it was nice. And he was a perfect gentleman, though. He didn't. Dayton, on our first date, he wanted to spend the night.
I opened the doors.
Yeah, on our first date.
But Karen,
sleep on the floor.
What about kissing? Was there more kissing at the House of Blues?
Just a little bit, but I kind of wanted more.
We wanted more.
Now, if I had to ask right now who's the better kisser, who would you say?
I'm definitely the better kisser.
I didn't ask you.
No, without a doubt.
Yeah, he didn't ask you. They're both good kissers, but I know Dayton, and his aggressiveness pays off. And
Darryl, any lasting impressions about the date?
Yes, indeed, actually. I wanted to...
You want to explain that?
Okay.
I'm sworn to
is
secrecy
that?
at this point.
Okay, well, it was in your back pocket. Figure it out. Was the honeymoon brunch and some starry-eyed kisses enough to give Karen a change of heart? We're going to find that out later. Before we do that, though, we get to meet the woman that Dayton went out with, and we'll hear all about their date next, so stay here. Change of heart. We just heard what happened on Karen's date with Darryl, and now we're going to meet the woman that Dayton dated. Dayton feels that Karen's biological clock keeps putting pressure on the relationship, and that she spends too much time listening to her twin sister and not enough time on her looks. So we set him up with a former model who has all the time in the world. Please welcome Tiana Lucas. Yeah. Hi, Tiana. Karen, if I had to ask you how much time you think Tiana spends on her appearance?
Probably a long time.
All right, Dayton, do you think Tiana spends more time on her looks than Karen?
Yeah, most definitely. She spends a lot of time. I mean, she looks great. Look at her. She's fabulous. I talked to her on the phone, and she told me she looked a little bit like Tiffany Amber, and she used to model. And so I had to go check her out at the place where she works. And I went by, and she looked great.
And Tiana, what did you think of Dayton when you finally saw him?
Well, when we talked to the phone, he mentioned that he was a gymnast, so right away I noticed that he had a great physique, and he has a very witty personality, and so we got along great, and I was looking forward to the date.
All right, so Dayton, did you find out if Tiana was worried about her biological clock at all?
No, not at all. She's patient, and she has a lot of time. So, unlike Karen,
No.
I don't think she has a watch.
She's not paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's talk about the date. What suggestions did she have, Dayton, for the date?
Well, we painted pottery, and it was really cool because I'm an artist. So we,
How
yeah,
come
well-
I always want to paint pottery.
Oh, you painted furniture.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you're painting pottery.
Yeah, and I used her as my model and sort of.
Oh my God.
I captured her in the ceramics.
Uh-huh.
No.
Now, Tiana, since he was using you as the model, was he also complimentary?
Yes, he was. He said I had very beautiful eyes. In fact, I think he tried to paint my eyes in the pottery, and we talked about, I had some friends that were playmates, and he said I'd have no problem holding my own next to them.
All right, now, Dayton, we heard about Karen and Darryl changing clothes on their date. Did you guys have an occasion to do that?
Well, after that, we went to my house to prepare for dinner, so we took a shower at my house.
Separately.
Together? Together?
Well, I'll let you figure that out.
Come on, Tiana, you guys weren't showering together, right?
No, we didn't. No.
Okay.
But she looked great. She came out. She had this tight blue pants on. Oh man, she was fine. And I had a pair of jeans and no shirt actually. I was trying to find the shirt.
And Tiana, were you checking out his chest and his body?
Well, yes, he came out and did a little pirouette for me. So I noticed.
What?
He did a spin. He did a spin.
Okay.
And I noticed that
likes
he
to
had
pose.
quite a bit of tattoos. So he came and showed them to me and told me that he had designed them himself, and they were very cool.
Now, by chance, Tiana, though, while you were there, did his naked ex happen to pop up?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she did. Fortunately, she was clothed, but
she
she
was.
did make an appearance, and he introduced me. She was very nice, and when we left, it wasn't until after we left that he mentioned that it was a little bit like Melrose Place and that they had been intimate together. So,
All right, so as the date's going on here, you guys go to dinner afterwards, or what?
Yeah, we went to dinner.
And was it romantic?
Very romantic. It was great. We talked about everything. Talked about these body paints that I have, and they're edible.
The artist that you are.
Well, yeah, I got
Yeah.
all kinds of
And I
canvas,
bought
skin.
them,
It
and
doesn't
I
matter.
bought the body paints.
All right, well, Karen bought the paints. Tiana, did you get a chance
bought the
to
body
experiment with
It'd
them?
be nice if we used them.
I guess not. Then.
no, we didn't.
Well,
use
did
them.
Tiana? Did you use them?
No, we didn't, but we did order dessert later on, and I fed Dayton the first bite with a fork, and he fed me the second bite with his lips. He put it between his lips.
So, Dayton, things are starting to heat up, get a little warmer here?
Yeah, they're starting to heat up. We went to shoot some pool after, and needless to say, I don't think I made a shot. We kind of like were brushing up against each other, and she was bending over, taking a shot, and she's got a great butt.
All right, so Tiana from the pool hall, and you guys are done there. What happened next?
Well, we had talked about going dancing, so we went to a club of Dayton's choosing, and it turned out that it was a gay stripper transvestite club.
And were you guys able to dance, Tiana, or what?
Yes, and I declined to dance in one song, and Dayton jumped up and asked another girl to dance, and it turned out that she was a guy.
Yeah, no, she dances great, but
I know how to dance.
She didn't want to dance.
And we have fun when we go out
we have a good
together.
time.
By the end of the night, how were you feeling?
It was great. I wish it would have lasted longer. She took me home because my car wasn't working, and I wish I could have taken her inside.
Oh my God!
I gave her a little kiss and departed like a gentleman that I am.
Very nice. And Tiana, one last question. One last question. You don't by chance have a twin sister?
No, I don't.
All right, so you're clear that way too then, I guess. All right, will Dayton and Karen have a change of heart? That's what we're going to find out during the break because they've got to make that decision. We'll find out what they decided when we come back, so stay with us. The moment of truth, because during the break, Karen and Dayton each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Let's find out. Now, you guys came on the show because Dayton, you said you wanted to see if you could stay faithful, and you wanted to put yourself to the test because you thought you might actually want to move in someday. So, Karen, we'll start with you. We'll get your decision first. You said you wanted somebody that wasn't going to be a control freak, somebody who listened to you and sort of responded, and wasn't living next door to their naked ex running around all the time.
Right.
So there you are with Darryl, planned a nice, expensive, romantic date. You guys, he gave you gifts. You were at the House of Blues cuddling, making out a little bit. But it is your decision. Stay together or change of heart?
Well, it is a hard decision, and we had a great time, and it was really romantic, and he listened. But Dayton and I have really good sex, so I'm going to stay together.
Stay together. Okay, Darryl, sorry things didn't work out for you. Okay, Dayton, big decision for you now. You said you wanted somebody that was going to spend more time on her appearance, somebody wasn't worrying about the biological clock ticking, and somebody that wasn't being influenced by their family. So there you were with Tiana. We set you up with a great date. She modeled for the artwork that you did. You nibbled the little desserts together. You guys went dancing at the gay / whatever bar that was that you ended up in. Karen does want to stay with you, but what do you say?
Well, she is absolutely the most beautiful woman I've ever been out with. But if Karen is looking for a sperm donor, I want to be that sperm donor. I'm going to stay together.
Stay together. Okay. Tiana, sorry things didn't work out for you. too. Glad you guys came on the show, and you passed the test, and hopefully you guys will move in together and you can be the donor that you proclaim to be. I don't know. That's our show for today. Thanks to Darryl and Tiana. Good luck to Dayton and Karen. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.